Real Life Budget Mom here. Hi, thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Just wanted to jump on and go over my May 2021 budget. I cannot believe it is already almost May. 2021 is flying by, and I do have a few changes. If you've been here before, you'll notice this budget layout is a little bit different than my previous videos. I made this on Google Sheets. I'm not super tech savvy, so it is very simplistic. I just, made some boxes and I just made it fit what my needs were. And so that is how I came up with this. It is modeled a lot after the Budget Moms monthly budget worksheet. So that's where I kind of came up with some of the layout, but I just catered it to me and to my income and to my expenses, and made it fit for me, and it made sense to me, and so that's where that came from. And as we go through our budget, you will see that I did make a couple of tweaks to a couple of the expenses, and I'll kind of explain that as we go through. So we'll start here with paycheck one. Let me go ahead and make this a little bit easier to see where I'm at. So paycheck one is my husband's paycheck. He gets paid once a month, as do I. I just make one budget for our monthly income, and it is a little bit different than most because my income is variable. So my husband's paycheck is always $1,932.76 each month. And then for paycheck two, I leave that blank until I know what my paycheck is. And then our savings, I go ahead and leave that blank as well. Since my paychecks are variable, then we put all of the income, extra income from paycheck two into our savings account, and then throughout the year, when paycheck two is not covering the rest of our expenses, we're able to pull from savings. And so that is our income that we pull from savings. So I calculate that at the end of the month. Our fixed expenses is our car insurance. It is $108.67 each month. Our cell phones, if you've noticed here, this was our cell phone and internet. It has went down. We've canceled our internet that we had through our cell phone provider, and we've went with a different internet provider. And so our bill for our phone provider has went down to $149.74. And then our utilities, so since we did go with a different internet provider, we had to pay an upfront cost on our utility bill this month. And so our utilities are going to be a little bit higher this month than they have been in the past. And so I budgeted $500 for that, and that is for our gas, water, trash service is included in that, and our electric bill, and now that will also include our internet. Our investments, we invest $100 each month, and that is invested in retirement accounts for my husband and I. Our life insurance policies, that's $76.50 each month. And then our giving, I always budget $193 based on my husband's income, and then I change it when I know what my income will be. So the actual is almost always different unless I don't make anything. our doctor bill, if you saw our my week 4 check-in for April, I talked about the doctor bills for the bill for our previous doctor visits that I was expecting in April. I've not seen, so I went ahead and upped our doctor budget for May to account for the doctor bill for the visits that previous visits that we've had. So that's why that's so high. So I've budgeted $1,000 for our doctor category. Our house payment is $994.09, and that rarely changes. So I will go ahead and total up those numbers. So bear with me as I check my math here. And once again, I am not the best with calculators, so I always double check myself to make sure that I'm not writing down the wrong numbers. Okay, go ahead. I got 3,122, and let's see, I'm gonna double check myself here. If you will just bear with me. Oh yay, I got the same number the second time. So $3,122 even. And for our savings here, I am not anticipating to be able to put anything in savings this month. And then our variable expenses, if you've tuned in for our previous budget videos, our gas budget was lower, but as we've seen in our area, gas prices are on the rise, which is great for those oil companies. So I went ahead and upped our gas budget from $100 to $175 this month. And then for our groceries, I'm going to keep that at $500 for that budget category. And for miscellaneous, I put that at $400 for the month of May. A lot of people I've seen that do other budget videos on YouTube, they might have, instead of a miscellaneous category, they might have unbudgeted. This is, miscellaneous is just kind of my catch-all budget category. So that's, you know, why I did 400. There's always stuff that comes up, you know, my daughter needs diapers, or, you know, just those random things that I didn't account for. You know, I'm thinking ahead here. Mother's Day would be in that miscellaneous. You know, it's not something that we spend every month, but we do budget a little bit to be able to get Mother's Day gifts. So that is my budget for May 2021. We are there are 3 of us, my husband and myself, and our 21-month-old daughter. And this is a very simple budget. I try to keep it, you know, kind of bare bones. And I'm very fortunate that I do get to stay home with my daughter, and we don't have to pay for childcare. But that, you know, in turn, we had to give up some things. So some entertainment things, you know, and some extra spending. You know, I don't miss those things. Every once in a while, maybe, you know, wish, hey, I wish we could, you know, go do that. Or but a lot of things, if it's something that my husband and I want to do, or we want to do with my daughter or for my daughter, we just plan ahead. We save up that money ahead of time, and you know, with a little bit of patience, we are able to then go buy that thing or go do that thing that we wanted to do. And I love getting to stay home with my daughter and spend time with her, play outside since it's getting nice. I really, really enjoy that time that I have with her. And so once again, if you have any comments, drop them below. I would love to get to know you guys. I want to know if these videos are helpful, if you've learned anything from them, if there's anything that you see that I could improve upon, let me know. I'm getting more comfortable with making these videos, but this is really out of my comfort zone to be able to share these things with you, and I'm not a public speaker. I will be the first to tell you that. So, and even talking on video, I hate to hear myself play back. So, but go ahead and drop a comment below. Love to get to know you guys, and go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you like what you see here. Once again, this is Real Life Budget Mom, and thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.